And now to the latest on the coronavirus pandemic. The number of cases in the United States has surpassed 100,000. And with that, we now top every other country in the world.
More than a fourth of those cases are right here in New York City, which has become the epicenter of America's crisis. All of those people in need of care, of course, pushing hospitals to the brink. And
we've been hearing some very difficult stories from healthcare workers amid this pandemic. Just a little while ago, a group of nurses in the Bronx making their concerns public about supplies and also safety.
Today, New York's Ken Buffa is outside Jacoby Medical Center, and he has those details for us. Ken?
That's right. These nurses tell me their hospitals are overflowing with sick patients. They're being allowed one gown a day and sometimes one mask a week, even having to sign out gloves to use to treat these patients. They say they're afraid to go to work and they're afraid to come home because they might be exposing their loved ones and patients here. Now, take a look at this video. This is the rally that happened just moments ago. Nurses at Jacoby Medical Center on the front lawn holding what they call an urgent community speak out. These frontline workers demanding N95 masks and other personal protective equipment while they battle the outbreak of COVID-19. Nurses say inside these hospital walls, they are dealing with the crisis, a wave of sick patients as management limits the access to much needed PPE, having some nurses reuse their gowns all day and their masks all week. Now, this rally comes as hospitals around the city are swelling with coronavirus patients, while at the same time, medical staff is lacking the proper equipment to safely treat the overflow of those in need. Earlier this week, a nurse at Mount Sinai Hospital died from COVID-19. Relatives of that nurse say they believe the lack of PPE exposed the nurse, who was in his 40s, to the deadly disease. Now, Jacoby nurses say they need the federal government to step up and supply them with the crucial equipment as they fight for their own lives while trying to save the lives of others.
Our doctors are getting sick, our nurses are getting sick, so many other healthcare workers are getting sick, and you look at what we are wearing in comparison to other countries, and it's unacceptable.
I go home to my two kids, and I'm wondering if I'm going to get them sick, you know? So it's a little scary just because of the unknowns.
Now, a nurse told me that she had to actually fight with one of the visitors here because the visitors are trying to steal their masks and gloves, saying she had to tear the masks and gloves away from a woman who was putting it in her purse. They say that's how dire the situation is inside. So I asked them, what is next? They look at me straight in the eye and they say, well, we go back to work. That is latest from here at Jacoby Medical. Ken Buffa, Today in New York.